Let's see, it is 2018 as of this year. So let's see what's on the agenda today. Uh-oh. Y'all know what time it is. Oh yeah, we're back into Super Mario All-Stars. The remade version on the Wii was remade on 2010, which I don't really think they did anything really too different, other than maybe convert the file size and made it look better on a bigger screen. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back, I should say, since we've actually been here, to our new Let's Play on this collection of games. Yes, this is, in case y'all forgot, a collection of games. Super Mario All-Stars was released on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and it was just basically a collection of 4 Mario games, specifically Mario Brothers games. There was also another version of this game where they included Super Mario World, which was really awesome. I remember when my grandmother actually got it, and it was just freaking kick butt. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's get started. I've already gone kind of over everything and, release dates. I actually messed up one of them, I remember, when I did the journey through Super Mario Brothers. By the way, if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. It's awesome! Sell out for the win! So, what they decided to do is they took a game that was originally going to be called Doki-Doki Panic, and if you look at it up, you'll see, like, oh my gosh, yeah, the freaking design and everything looks pretty identical. Yeah, it pretty much is. They just they changed and tweaked a bit here and there. They adjusted the characters so that way they're more Mario-esque kind of colorization. And this ended up being the Super Mario Bros. 2 game that got exported overseas to us. Well, by us, I mean basically anybody outside of the country of Japan. So, today we're going to go ahead and tackle Super Mario Bros. 2 Mario Madness, or as I just call it for short, Super Mario Bros. 2, because, heck, I can always call the other one Lost Levels, and then people will know what I'm talking about. So, as you can see, I did some practice in here. This game is actually a lot different compared to the previous installment. But instead of me sitting here rambling about it, let's start ourselves a file C. And before we get started, there's actually a little bit of a story, so I'm going to let it play out here. Don't worry, it's not very riveting at all. When Mario opened a door after climbing a long stair in his dream, another world spread before him, and he heard a voice call for help to be freed from a spell. After awakening, Mario went to a cave nearby, and to his surprise, he saw exactly what he saw in his dream. Yeah, that's it. The end. Happily ever after. Or not, a nightmare, a dream. Sweet dream, beautiful nightmare, anybody? No? Okay. Alright, so that's all there is to the story. You'll see what that means when we get to the ending of the game. For now, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Unlike the previous game, Super Mario Brothers, we have control over a total of 4 characters. We actually have Luigi instead of just Mario recolored as Luigi. We have Toad, and we have Princess Toadstool, or Princess Peach, whichever name you prefer to know her as. I think at this time, she's known as Princess Toadstool. And each of these 4 characters actually has their own unique set of qualities that they can do in terms of what they're best at, which ones would be best for certain secrets in this game, etc. Usually it's going to be you'll see Luigi's name mentioned because he's our highest jumper. Toad's like our most powerful character. He can pick up things a lot quicker. And Princess Peach, of course, has her floating ability, which is also, in Super Smash Bros. Melee and from henceforth onward, all the Smash Bros. Games afterward, that's where she got her floating abilities, where they were based off of. But here's what I'm going to do. Number 1 is this is an all mushroom run, so we're going to go ahead and collect every single mushroom that, is collectible. And I'm also going to select each character at least once and just kind of cycle through, basically from Mario to Luigi to Toad, Peach, and then back, of course, to Mario. And then essentially what will happen is we'll end up using all 4 characters at least 5 times. So, here we go. I feel like I've talked way too much. Alright, World 1-1! And we fall right down from the door up above. No explanation as to how that happened, but you know what? Who needs it? Okay. Yes, so if you were wondering where Shy Guys came from, especially those who have been watching my Paper Mario journey, yeah, this is actually the game they decided to originate from. decided to? Really? Yeah, you talk to them as if they had a choice. Dude, that was Nintendo's doing. And here's a tweeter, not to be confused for Twitter. Yes. So as you can see, there are quite a few number of differences, actually. Quite a few number. Boy, howdy. You better learn how to speak today. Number one is we can go left or right without any penalty. There's no timer on the upper right screen. There's no score keeping track of anything. And in addition to the new enemies, and of course the ability to climb up a ladder or vine, well actually we could climb a vine before, there are these vegetable-looking things in the ground we can pick up, and we can throw them at the enemies. Occasionally you'll run into something called a potion. What you'll do is you'll throw that down and that creates a door to a place called subspace. And in this case you want to throw it right here. When you enter subspace, this is where you'll get the mushrooms if they are available. And additionally, you can collect extra little cherry things. That's what these are. These little berries or cherry. I think they're called cherries. Each time you collect those, you'll actually be given a chance to get a star in this game. That was just a heart that floated up, so if you took damage, unlike in the Super Mario Bros. Game, where if you take one hit, you lose all of your power-up, whereas in this game, you have the number of hearts determines how many hits you can take. So in this case, we can now take 3 thanks to the mushroom, which is also why I want to go ahead and collect all the power-ups, or all the mushrooms, rather, not power-ups, hello. If I try to collect all the power-ups, we'll be at this game for eternity. All eternity and all time, essentially. Alright, so if you come up here, I think there's a 1-up. There are 1-ups in this game, so if you do run out of lives, you do have to start back over, unfortunately. Oh, hey, a bomb. I'll be putting that away, thank you. Ooh, oh, check it out. Blump. Blump. Oh, there's a star, too. Nice. Nice, man! Get to just destroy everything. Go in this door here. Yeah, there are actually doors in this game that you have to enter. Well, I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. That there was a time clock. Those kind of randomly happen. I don't know what determines when they decide to happen. And... oh, really? That's the first level and you're gonna die? Ugh. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little clunky when it comes to climbing the vine. Mostly with Mario for some reason. I don't have trouble with Luigi, Toad, and Princess Toadstool. But just with Mario, he's really slippery on the vine. I don't know what it is. I guess he just has like grease on his fingers. Maybe he had too many pizzas or burgers. I don't know. Anyway, what you could do is you could take a bomb and, as you saw, bombs are good for blowing up those brown-looking, chocolate cocoa puff-looking blocks there. I couldn't quite define the right word. And what you could do with this instance is you could actually go in that door and it pretty much cuts off the rest of the level and you go right to the end. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cheat the system here. Alright, really? You need to go away. Go up there. Dude! Fine, be that way. Alright, one thing you probably will notice is the blue Shy Guys, or blue enemies, typically tend to just hang out on the platform they're on, then they'll go back left and right. Whereas the red Shy Guy down there, what he would do is if he would just fall right off the freaking platform and come after me. He's like a homing kind of enemy. Alright, so with this potion here, if you want to get the mushroom in this level, I'm probably going to go ahead and throw the potion to the right of the grass here. It's going to be on the right side, I think, which will then turn to the left, as you can see, yeah. Also, the grass that you pluck in this zone, the subspace is what they call this, it actually turns into coins. We'll go over that in a little bit when we get to the end of the level. Also, somebody's decided they're going to do their lawnmower, or run their lawnmower right now to get the lawn cut. Very admirable of them, but poor timing for their part, because I'm trying to do something here! Well, I mean, I guess this kind of goes with the scenery, because we are kind of dealing with more grass and more weeds and everything. Not to be confused for smoking weed, you know. Jeez. Alright, up we go. Alright, so... oh, also, in levels like these where you go up and down, unlike in the cave where I fell down off the ladder, you actually won't die if you fall down. The screen will actually go down with you, so that's kind of a nice thing. It just sucks because there are some areas where it transitions into a new screen, even though the level, or the stage itself should allow you to, there we go, whew, man. It should allow you to just go down to the previous section instead of falling completely through. Anyway, now that we've made our way to the top here, usually what you'll find is you'll find some weird enemy of some sort, or some kind of weird clearing we have to do. The objective to clear the stage is we have to get clear looking, bubble-ish looking thing. It's kind of flashy and sparkly. Birdo, in this case, that's the name of this creature, by the way. Yeah, that thing right there. We have to get this. I guess it's more of a crystal ball. And then you have to pick it up like you're picking up a vegetable. And then Hawkmouth here will actually open up and we have to enter its mouth. I know, it's like, how do you even... What? How does that make sense? I didn't make the game. Don't ask me. I just gotta play by the rules it gives me, man. Anyway, so those coins you picked up previously allow you to gain extra lives via slot roulette. If you start off with a cherry, regardless of what you end up rolling afterward, you'll get at least 1 life guaranteed. Whereas if, let's see here, okay, another cherry. If I can get a second cherry, I'll actually be guaranteed 2 lives. Okay, I guess we're not getting 2 lives today. Oh, if only we had a 7 before. 3 coin service. What? Oh, you know what? I wonder if maybe that's because I got the 7 right after it. That's kind of nice. I didn't realize you could actually get more coins out of this. Pretty cool. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get ourselves some more lives here. Thankfully, the lives do stockpile. There's not like a max cap of 10 or whatever. That would really suck if there was. Or 9, like in Banjo-Kazooie. Ba-ba-da-ba-boom. So I hope y'all are doing great. I know now, especially if you're running a channel, it's not the greatest time. Especially if you're new and you were expecting to possibly monetize your videos or whatever. Yeah, for those who don't know, we recently had a new policy update in this year, 2018, as of this coming February. Basically, anybody that doesn't meet a certain specific threshold, which is really quite a challenge to meet, especially if you're just starting off, or you're still not there yet, you will pretty much lose all those tools for monetization. You know, the ability to do so. As far as I know, I don't know if all the videos you previously had monetized are demonetized. They probably are. I mean, that would make sense to me. But the other tools should, keyword, should still be available. I don't know. We'll see when that happens. I've been hit it too, by the way, in case y'all are wondering. But enough about that. I just wanted to touch base and let y'all know that, yes, I have been living under a rock, even though it's been like an eternity. It's been since December of last year. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so anyway, the enemy I just ended up picking up and throwing off his magic carpet here was known as a Pidgeot, and those things that with pitchforks, which I actually mentioned in my Super Metroid Let's Play. Those were actually known as Beatos. And they're really quite annoying, I have to say. They just kind of come out of nowhere, and then they fly in, and then they fly off the screen, but they come after you like a homing missile. It's really kind of annoying. Anyway, take the potion right here, and then the mushroom will be between these 2 pipes. I think you can go down one of them, and it would actually create... It would be treated as a warp for a future world, so you can skip out on all the BS of having to complete this game, you know, to its fullest from world to world. Also, I don't know if every character can do this, but I know with Luigi for sure, if you hop on top of this Ninja, what you can do is as soon as he jumps and you crouch down, you can jump really high, and then essentially this allows you to cheese most of the level if you don't want to go through the underground portion. But I'm going to go ahead and go through the underground portion. What you want to do here is you're going to go down pipes. You can actually go down, or I say pipes, and really I don't know what you would call these. You're going to go down these, and usually they're like little small sections. And then, man, there's so much to explain, I can't keep up with it. Anyway, whenever you come across sections where you're required to pick up a key for a locked door, because there's actually a locked door down below here. Phanto, that brown-looking thing with the mischievous-looking mustache, grin and everything. I don't know why, he just looked like he had a mustache to me. He'll come after you, and unfortunately you can't destroy him with a star. But, you'll use the key that you pick up while he's chasing you to open locked doors. And then, oh, okay, there's a bomb here. Okay! Star ran out. My star ran out. Yep. Dude, what are you doing? Earth, go away. You're distracting me. You're making this harder than it needs to be, sir. Sir! Oh, good lord. There's a Sniffet right over there. Yeah, that's what those things that are shooting those bullets out are known as Sniffets. Well, shoot, I can't really do anything with this guy, can I? Here, throw him away. There we go, yeah. Dude! I don't need a vegetable. Well, you know what? I don't even need to worry about that. I could blow that wall up, but I don't need to. Actually, all you need to come over here and blow this little brown Rice Krispie Cocoa Puffed flavored patch out here. Yeah, just clean it completely out because, well, okay, I mean, you can give me that too, but I'm not entering that door just yet. I want to go ahead and clean this clear out so we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, go right here, and then the mushroom will actually be on the platform right there. Or actually, it'll be down below here. And then, don't worry if you can't exit the door. I think I've already shown before what happens when you can't quite get to the door. It'll just automatically teleport you out after a certain extended period of time. Alright, so let's get up here and avoid the psycho ninjas down there. Yeah, I don't like the ones that are like moving around all over the place. They kind of freak me out. Ugh. You have the worst timing. You know that? Go away! Thank you. Oh, hey, a star. How about that? Yeah, I'll pass on that. I don't need that thing. That nasty thing. That nasty thing. Alright, so as you can see, we already... I don't think I explained it yet, but... in each level, there's only a total of, at most, 2 mushrooms. Sometimes they only have 1, so don't expect to get 4 energy for every level. But as soon as you get at least 2 mushrooms, you've already collected all the energy you could possibly get. But sometimes there are sections that you can use to kind of grind for coins, which, as I said before, they're good for getting lives. My gosh, am I done explaining yet? Dude, you were talking way too much. Alright, so, let me go and take this egg here. Yoke's on you! I threw an egg in your face! Ooh. Wow. Oh yeah, and before anybody asks, I don't know! Is Birdo a female or a male? It's up to you. You decide on the next epic rap battles. I don't know. Jeez. I mean, clearly, in this game, they gave Birdo a bow to kind of give the gender more of a feminine look. But I know in the old NES days, there wasn't a bow. So, technically, Birdo could have been male, I suppose. But it's up to you. There's no right or wrong answer in this case. I mean, I know... excuse me. There are some cases where there's evidence that says Birdo's a male, Birdo's a female, Birdo's a hermaphrodite, Birdo's one gender but identifies as another. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if there's any evidence for that, but... you know, it's whatevs. To me, I've always seen Birdo as more of a feminine character, especially because in later games, specifically the golf and tennis games, that kind of gave her more of a feminine charm. And if not, then, hey, Birdo's the most flamboyant male I've got to see, which, hey, more power to Nintendo if they decide to do that route too. Either way, it don't matter to me. Ain't no matter of mine. I just play the game and enjoy it. Alright, come on now. I want to get that 2 lives. Give me the 2 lives! Dude! No. Ugh. One of these days I'm gonna get the roulette just right here. That's not right. Nope. That is definitely not right. That's bad juju. Bad juju, man. Give me the good juju. Okay. Here's our chance, y'all. Alright, can we do it? You're not even gonna give me my hope. Not even give me the chance to get my hopes up, man. You're just like, nope, right off the back. Alright, moving on to Toad here. Oh my gosh, this is definitely gonna take longer than originally we thought. Well, then again, all this explaining and of course the intro and yada yada yada. Y'all get it. Y'all understand. It's always gonna be the longest episode, the first one anyway. Dude. Alright, you guys are really making this inconvenient. Ugh, get out of here. Seriously. Rude. How rude! Sorry, I wanted those cherries. Alright, there should be a... not that. Yeah, right here. Just throw this right on the log bridge. Because there's actually a mushroom here. And I know someone out there is like, but wait! What about that one point... oh, hello, Star. You gonna come up here where I can get you? Or, you know, I can just leave subspace prematurely. Thanks, timer. Thanks, automatic timer, for letting me out of here. Let's avoid the little trouters. I almost said fly traps. I have no idea why. Fly traps was the first description that came to mind. Alright, so this next bit's actually kind of a pain. And sometimes you'll find that this happens. Yeah, I guess I'll take that. Give me that. There you go, have some fun killing enemies here. Alright, where's the... there it is. What you're going to want to do is you're going to take this potion all the way back here. And this is kind of a pain here. You're going to have to crouch down and wait for that log to come down. And then jump up and then use that, although you have to do it better than I did. It's actually easier to... there you go, yeah. Come up here because this is actually where the mushroom's going to be, up on top of this 5 grass patch. There you go. That way you can have full energy when you're going into the final portion of this level here. Did I explain how I'm going to do this journey? I already explained how I'm selecting the characters, I'm collecting all the mushrooms. Oh yeah, I'm pretty much just going to do a full world per video because, there's only 3 levels per world, and some of these are actually going to be really short. And I'm going to end up blazing through these a lot quicker, actually. It's just, I've had to take some time to explain, so, you know, got a little rambly, a little ramblish, if you will. I'm going to use this. I think these are mushrooms, I don't know. They kind of look like cupcakes to me, really. Like, seriously, it looks like pink frosting on top of a cupcake. But, I don't know, maybe they are more mushroom-esque. And what's with the esque at the end? It's like adding that sort of brown-ish, you know, it's like adding the word ish at the end of everything to sort of indicate you're not entirely sure, so it's sort of true, but you don't want to be 100% dishonest, or you don't want to run the risk of being completely dishonest or called a liar. Okay, really? Jeez, you're really hitting me hard there, buddy boy. Better calm down. Fanto, jeez. Take that heart there, and then we're gonna go and just fall! Fall like we've never fallen before! Fall short of our goals today! And then we're gonna take this all the way down, and we're gonna get rid of this shy guy, because otherwise he's gonna cause us some problems. He, she, I don't know. I didn't think it's polite to ask. Alright, don't... Oh, I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Oh, whoa! Okay, yeah, I forgot. This isn't the one we're gonna go down the middle. Yeah, you wanted to get that key, because there's a locked door down here. And I imagine you'd probably be kicking yourself in the pants if you went down instead of up first. Thinking, oh, okay, well, I'll choose to go down, because usually that's the best way to go. Nope. Because then you gotta go all the way up, and you know how that song goes. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Okay, really, dude? Go away. Really bugging me. Alright, POW lock. Thank you. I could use a life right about now, or a star. Both would be really nice. It's up to you, game, though. I mean, shoot. Okay, cool. I actually don't know how many cherries it takes to spawn a star, but maybe Future Self could actually fill you all in so you can have a factual, surefire answer to that question, because I don't know at this point. I do not know how many enemies it takes to spawn a heart, but that's also useful information, so Future Self. Thank you, dude. Alright, so every 3rd stage, well, excluding World 7, that you enter and you clear all the way to the end and pull up the crystal bubble or the vomit, or the saliva bubble, you'll be transferred to a little area, usually with a bunch of red, green, and cyan blocks, or magenta, I don't know, whatever color you want to call it. And then essentially you're going to be required to fight a boss. In this case, we're going to fight Mauser! Alright, so what this guy does is he, ooh, hello. He'll throw bombs, and it's pretty simple what you gotta do. You just gotta put the bomb up there and let him blast himself, essentially. Thankfully, he doesn't take the bomb and throw it back at you, because I know there are some bosses that would do that. And as you can see, it wasn't really that much of a challenge. At that point in time, it was just 3 hits, but that number will increase. And then what you do is you enter the door, and get transferred straight to the roulette, so... Oh my goodness gracious, great balls of fire! Let's see if we can gain some lives and then we'll end the video here. My gosh, this is a long first part. You know what, I'm just gonna push through it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care! It's whatever's gonna happen. So 1, 2, and then 3. Holy crap, I got 3 up. Nice. That's what I get for not caring. Alright, 1, 2, and 3. Oh man, that would have been so sick if it happened 2 times in a row. I would have been dance. I would have gotten up and started dancing, and then you would hear me going... Or you would have heard some shifting around from my microphone, and would have been thinking, Silent Senior, you're crazy. You're crazier than usual. What is the matter with you? Who put something in... Did somebody spike your coffee? Did somebody spike your coffee this morning, Silent Senior? Because you're freaking me out. No, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, so that's the end of this first video. Next time we meet, we're going to go ahead and take on World 2 of Super Mario Bros. 2. See y'all then. Peace.